Alright, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is 5 times woke celebrities got destroyed by Ricky Gervais. Guys, I remember that speech he gave. And I'm almost positive we're going to be referencing that pretty often in this, because he absolutely demolished, guys. Let's continue.
Started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right?
You know what?
Come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off.
Ricky Gervais is not taking it easy on woke celebrities in Hollywood. And
guys, he was never invited back.
It doesn't seem like he's stopping anytime soon. The British actor and comedian has been one of those leading the charge against wokeness. But when it comes to Hollywood, he's keen on exposing woke celebrities. Take the Golden Globe Awards, for instance. You won't believe what he said about film executives and directors in Hollywood.
But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow.
Okay.
He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
In case you're wondering,
I would have
Ronan
went
Farrow
a
is an
different
American
direction.
investigative journalist known for exposing Harvey Weinstein's sexual abuse. So the fact that Rick says here that Ronan is coming for the Hollywood executives, he's not so subtly saying they're all sexual abusers.
Right.
And just in case that isn't clear yet, check out what he says in his next breath.
Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care.
Look at this man's face.
Yep,
Look at his
if
face.
Ricky ever had a motto, it'll certainly be, I don't care. Because not only did he imply these executives are sexual predators, he directly called them perverts, and even dropped some of their movies as promoting pedophilia. Clearly they won't like that, but then again, he doesn't really care. Now moving away from Hollywood directors and film executives, Caitlyn Jenner was also one of Ricky's call-out victims. And it all started when the woke mob came for him for daring to even say the name Bruce Jenner.
I'm willing to learn, and I found out my crime was that I dead named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name, and even acknowledging that she used to be a man.
Sure, Ricky sounds very polite and accommodating here, but in his usual humorous and witty way, he turns around to drop this truth bomb.
I saw him on the Olympic Games. It was decathlete. It was in everything. He was all over the place. Shot
so it was a
pole vault. He won a medal. He was famous.
Right, so it was a core memory for him, right? And he remembers where he was when that event was. So of course, in his mind, how can he, right? How can he? But society.
It was on telly all the time. But a big, famous man with a huge, I don't know, but I mean, I'm guessing he's a big, but I've learned my lesson. Now, I'd never dead name her now. Now I know it's wrong. I'd never dead name her now.
There it is, to the roar of laughter. Ricky brings everyone back to the reality of the fact that she used to be a man, and he was not going to ignore it. No one else should. But in a brilliant way, his joke here also highlights how silly the term dead naming is. Obviously coined by woke people, Ricky basically is saying here that because someone has transitioned doesn't mean their former gender suddenly doesn't exist anymore. But after all that truth bomb, he goes further to mock and tease Caitlyn Jenner and how stupid he thinks transitioning is.
Okay, really quickly, before we jump to this next segment here. So I recently heard that term for the first time, and it was purely done in an accidental way. I didn't like purposely or maliciously make an attempt to just completely denigrate someone, right? So here's the thing: if I knew you from in a past life, or I think I know you because I know you online, just be fully aware. I'm gonna call you by the name I know you as, right? But I never attempt to maliciously denigrate someone, regardless of whatever situation they are going through, under any circumstance, guys, right? So that's just one thing I want to point out. So I recently did hear that term pretty recently.
And if that's the rules, you are what you feel. If you feel you're a woman, that makes you a woman. Cool. I'm not one of these bigots that think having all that done is science going too far. In fact, I don't think it's going far enough.
Okay.
Because I've always identified as a chimp, right? Well, I am a chimp. If I say I'm a chimp, I am a chimp, you know.
Not only was that a snide remark at Caitlyn, it was a snide remark at the entire woke mob. But then, what he did next was a direct shade at dead naming and the ridiculousness of it all.
And don't ever dead name me. Don't ever call me Ricky Gervais again. From now on, you call me Bobo. So...
In a way, Bobo is just reminding everyone that if you want to be called something else, you better be ready for everyone to have a bit of fun with it too. Classic Ricky, stirring the pot like that. At this point, it's clear how Ricky feels about Hollywood celebrities trying to get all political. In case you missed it earlier, hear it again from the horse's mouth.
All right, let's go.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg.
So you can imagine how the internet went berserk when he posted a video taunting Hollywood influencers and celebrities who try to sway their fans politically. It was a hilarious satire, but the message in it rings loud and clear.
Hi guys, Ricky G here. Wellness and beauty influencer.
Hi, Bobo.
As a celebrity, I know all about stuff.
Okay.
Like science and politics.
Right.
So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime that makes me sad and angry. And I'll leave the country.
Right.
And you don't want that.
No.
Guys,
oh my God. People ask me all the time, like, what is my opinion on certain things? This is why they generally send me videos from all types of spectrums of thought and things like that, right? But I generally always say the same exact thing here in this instance. Like, bro, you need to form your own opinion, okay? Period. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. Just make sure that person actually has the ability to directly affect your life. Never share your vote with another cause that has nothing to do with you. That is your vote. People fought and expired over having the ability to vote. So make sure that you do vote and vote for the cause that affects your household exclusively. That's all I say, okay? I don't care if it is super right, super left. I don't care. That's your vote. You're an adult. You have decisions to make here. You get what I'm saying here? I just want people to basically think deeply about every single thing that is around them. Do not get sucked up into echo chambers. None of these things. Individual thought, common sense. If it affects you, do something about it. That's it.
According to Ricky, most Hollywood celebrities should just stick to acting, but when they go ahead to promote their own political agenda, which they really aren't equipped to do, they sway their unsuspecting fans. And that's a big problem. But besides that, Ricky finds it absurd that any celebrity would influence things they have no clue on. And so, in one short video, he calls out all the political Hollywood celebrities all at once. So far, he has called out Hollywood actors, directors, and film executives. He's not even nearly done, because he goes on to destroy woke American entertainment journalists. And again, he did it to their faces. At the Golden Globes Awards, I mean, just take a look at how shocked Tom Hanks is.
Tom Hanks.
Color was snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So.
But that was not enough. In another year at the Golden Globes, Ricky shares what he thinks about the Hollywood foreign press.
As you know, the meal tonight was all vegetables, as are the members of the Hollywood foreign press.
Wow.
By calling them vegetables, Ricky may have been implying that they don't really do their jobs, or do much at all. But you know how woke people seem to present themselves as morally upright and better than everyone else? Through virtue signaling and other tactics. They make it look like you're not a good person if you don't believe in their ideologies. Well, in the same Golden Globe monologue, Ricky completely destroys all the woke celebrities who act like they're better than everyone else by pointing out a single flaw in their systems.
So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you?
Apparently, Ricky is calling out the fact that these Hollywood stars who call themselves woke are actually hypocritical when it comes to the brands they work for. They seem okay ripping off thousands of other people if it enriches them.
Amazon?
They don't care if a brand exploits workers in their sweatshops. All that matters is if they're getting paid. For woke celebrities who keep virtue signaling, Ricky believes this is hypocritical. But one celebrity that Ricky seems to always attack is Steve Carell. Why? Well, it appears Ricky believes Steve is ungrateful
from The
for
Office?
his role in the show, The Office, which was created, written, and directed by Ricky Gervais himself, and he cast Carell in it. Or maybe it's because Ricky believes Steve is hogging all the credit for himself. Either way, there seems to be some bad blood between the two.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you this right now. I did not know that there was a UK The Office. All right, I'm just gonna let you know this right now. All right, so I've seen like a couple of clips and memes and things like that from the Office, but I never knew that there was another The Office, but like filmed in the UK. Never knew that. Okay, the first time I saw Ricky Gervais was legitimately when he did this right here. That was the first time I encountered him. And then you guys started sending me videos, kind of, catching me up on the lore. And I was just like, yeah, this is the man, bro. Right? Absolutely. But now, does Steve Carell actually, is he hogging the glory from The Office? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Because I'm sure there are other Americans who have had no idea at one time that you had the original, show. So that's the thing.
You probably know me as the creator
validity.
of The Office. No, you don't, do you?
You
No.
think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell?
He's amazing as the bumbling office manager.
He's in the
Where
office.
does he get his ideas from?
He's in the audience. Straight face.
Let's pay.
Now, was Steve being serious with that nonverbal threat?
No.
Well, you tell us. What do you
No,
think?
he wasn't.
On one
He wasn't.
hand, it appears to be banter between the two of them. But
Right.
this next clip would make you wonder,
He was a jobbing actor. Career not going that well, if I'm being totally honest. Who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell.
so what
Yeah,
do you
guys.
think is really going on here? Is there
Hold
some
on.
bad blood between the two of them?
No, there
Or is all
isn't.
this just banter between two friends and colleagues
Yeah.
for show?
Yeah, guys, that's literally what it is. There's nothing with him and Steve Carell. I can almost guarantee that without even speaking to either of them. It is purely just guys, being guys with each other type of thing. Right? That's it. That's it. Purely banter, guys. I love Ricky Gervais, guys. If there's anything that I have not encountered from him in terms of any of his comedy sketches, guys, please let me know in the comments. I would love to actually check these out, guys. Specifically if they're dope and funny. All right? Let me know. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. The name of the channel this video came from was called Woke Watchers. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.